हाँ, ज़रूर हम शुरुआत बहुत 20 ओवर के मैच में आपको ज़रूर शुरुआत और अच्छी करनी पड़ती है। अगर आप पहले 6 ओवर हारते हैं दूसरी टीम के साथ दोनों फेजेज़ में, तो फिर काफ़ी मुश्किल हो जाता है। अगर हम देखें इस मैच में शायद 5 फेजेज़ थे इस गेम में, हमारे हमारे बैटिंग में 3 फेजेज़ और उनके बैटिंग में 2 फेजेज़ ही लगे उनको, और 4 फेजेज़ हम लोगों ने हारे इसमें। सिर्फ हमारे लास्ट 5 ओवर मैं कहूँगा हम लोगों ने बहुत अच्छी क्रिकेट खेली और वी पुट द प्रेशर बैक ऑन देम। बट अगर हम 4 फेजेस हारते हैं गेम में तो फिर आप डेफिनेटली आउटप्लेड है इस फॉर्मेट में। या आई मीन ऑब्वियसली obviously disappointed to finish in the semi-finals. Probably would have certainly liked to go a couple of steps further. But yeah, just outplayed, outclassed today. They were the better team in all departments, really. And the scoreline showed that. It's tough, just after a few, honestly, after a loss like that, it's tough to, but we'll reflect on it. I mean, it's tough to reflect on things so close to the result. But yeah, I think, overall we ran a pretty good campaign. We tried to, over the last year, we've played some good T20 cricket. Even in this tournament, I think we've had our moments. There's been some real individual quality from a lot of our players, shown some real good skills. But on the day, we were just not good enough here. And I'm sure that, when you lose in a semi-final, yes, I know it's disappointing, but yeah, I'm sure there are things that we can look back on and reflect on and see that we've improved in, and we can take forward and move forward as we build for the next World Cup. Yeah, I mean, sure. There's no doubt about it that the fact that England, a lot of their players have come here and played in this tournament. It certainly showed. It's tough. I think it's very difficult for Indian cricket because a lot of these tournaments happen right in the peak of our season. I think it's a huge challenge for us. Yes, I think a lot of our boys maybe do miss out on the opportunities of playing in a lot of these leagues. But if you were to, it's really up to the BCCI to make that decision. But the thing is that it's right in the middle of our season, and with the kind of demand there would be for Indian players, if you allowed all the Indian players to play in these leagues, we would not have a domestic cricket. Our domestic cricket, our Ranji Trophy would be finished, and that would mean Test cricket would be finished. So I think, I know a lot of people talk about it, but we have to be very careful when we have to understand the challenges that Indian cricket faces or the BCCI would face in a situation like this. You'd see all our boys like a lot of boys being asked to play leagues right in the middle of our season. We're seeing what that's done to West Indian cricket, and I would definitely not want Indian cricket to go that way. It would certainly affect our Ranji Trophy. It would affect Test cricket, and in India being Indian boys playing Test cricket is pretty important for the Test game as well, I would think.